Hey, it's Sean again, and we're on day two. Before we start, I want to say something really quick. Well, a lot of some things. Number one, it's been so hard for me today to not write down notes and Google stuff to say, and I was like, this is really telling me a lot about myself. Like, maybe I really do too much, like in preparation stuff like that. So anyway, that was pretty hard. But the next thing is this morning I'm actually working on something else, and I sent a text out to some of my family and was like, "Hey, what do you think were like three of my biggest struggles?" Blah 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 blah. They said several things, and they were all right. But it was one that hit me. Ooh, and it was like consistency. Like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. But I ain't gonna lie. The video yesterday was really cool. It was very impromptu and all that kind of stuff. But I ain't feeling it today. I'm just not. But hey, I was supposed to do it for 30 days, so I gotta do it for 30 days, right? Let me explain why I'm not really feeling it. I know my makeup is not too good today. That's because it's the makeup from yesterday. Didn't sleep at all. Today was my first day back to work after 2 weeks. Yeah, it was rough. But I didn't want to do it. But because she said the whole consistency thing, here I am. Yesterday we started talking about life. Um, we talked about like it is what it is. We just got to know it's going to all work out and move forward. Today, want to talk about life again. But unfortunately, we can't call it life class, y'all. Y'all could have told me that Oprah got life class already. Like, we can't do that. Like, I love Oprah. I ain't trying to make Oprah mad. She have money. I don't. So, can't call it life class. But that's okay because here's the reality. Like, that was just off the fly. There was nothing that was prepared. I had a thought. I reacted on it within 2 minutes. So, no life class. Well, you can with Oprah, but not with Sean. So, got to think of another name, right? So, I did put a little thought into that for the next 30 days. 30 days. So, we're just gonna stick with this for the day. Y'all know it's gonna change tomorrow. Life spelled out, because that's kind of what we did yesterday with the whole little acronym thing. Y'all remember. Okay, so today we're still talking about life. You know, I can't have notes or anything like that. The only thing I have is sticky tab that has the acronym because I'm telling you right now, I would have got on here and forgot it. So today, we're still dealing with life. Life spelled out, aka the videos formerly known as life class. That's funny to me. I'm sorry. All right, so today acronym is life spelled out, and it's living, identifying, failed, excuses. I know that ain't as cool as it was yesterday because yesterday I dropped that bomb on y'all, right? I know, but it's the topic of what we're talking about. Okay, so one of my major issues for wanting to do this video is because of my issues with depression. So I was trying to, kind of think about, okay, what do I mean by like the whole excuses things? Like I don't know. Um, I think for me, the major thing and one of the hardest things is when I'm kind of having my special times. Um, I do kind of get a little frustrated because I feel like nobody really knows like what to do. Well, heck, I don't know what to do either. I don't feel like people know how to respond to me. And I think that people kind of avoid me, which I don't blame them. I would avoid me too. But it's like the whole, how you doing? I mean, do you really want to know how I'm doing? Because I can drop some stuff on you. Because my attitude is, because I don't feel good. For me, because of other health issues, like I really don't feel good, like physically or mentally. You know, it's kind of like this. Have you ever had this situation happen to you where you're kind of like walking like in a hallway or a shopping, store, shopping mall, a store, grocery store, anything like that, and somebody walks by you and one of you says, "Hey, how you doing?" You might not know them or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And you keep walking. Well, you ask the question, "Hi, how are you?" That's a question, but you kept walking. You looking at me funny? You probably are like, oh God, she should have got her sleep. I should have. But the reality is that really does happen. So my thing about that is like that's kind of how I feel when I'm kind of going through these depressed episodes. It's like, do people really want to know how I feel? Or are they doing the whole thing in Walmart? Like, hey, how you doing? And keep it stepping. Because what I'm doing is not well at all. I feel like giving up. I'm crying about everything. All y'all getting on my nerves, and I feel kind of hopeless. And there's so much other stuff that I could go on and on and on about, but I ain't finna spend all day on that. So when I talk about the excuses, I'm talking about on both ends. I'm talking about the person that is actually suffering from the depression, and I'm also talking about the other folks that, their circle, their family, or whatnot. So, okay, what about that? Well, as a person that suffers, I'm telling you that I wish that I could answer some of your questions. What's wrong? I don't know. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I mean, that's ugly, but I'm just saying, I don't know. That's probably my first answer because I don't know. I can't answer you. I just don't feel right. I'm out of myself. I'm not myself. I can't sleep. I have terrible insomnia. I have racing thoughts. I'm very emotional. I feel left out. I feel unloved. I feel all alone. So there's just a lot, right? Take the time and ask more than just, yeah, ask more than, well, what's wrong? We don't know. you know, and those are basic questions. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm just saying, go further. Just try, try to be a pillow. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Okay, you know they have this wonderful pillow called My Pillow or something like that. Um, and the thing about that pillow is when you lay on it, it's supposed to like conform to like you, like how you lay and all this kind of stuff. That's what you have to do for this individual person. There's like, I can't give you, hey, these are the 10 questions that you ask a person that's going through depression. That crap don't work. It's like the My Pillow. You have to kind of fit for them. Well, how do you do that if they can't answer the question? Okay, be a pillow. Be soft but firm. Soft as insensitive, but firm in not like you need to get up, you need to put your makeup on, and you need to. That don't work. You're gonna piss that person off, and you're gonna probably get more worse than what you got yesterday on my video. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, say things like, "Hey, let's go get some ice cream." Even if their hair is sticking on top of their head, go to drive-through. But make them, force them to get out of that house. The only way I'm doing better today, and I'm or better yesterday, because yesterday was a better day than today. But the only reason that I was able to do that is because yesterday, after sitting in this house for 2 weeks looking a hot mess, I decided to get up and put a full face of makeup on. My husband says, "Hey, where are you going?" Nowhere. I'm just trying to make myself feel better. Hey, it works. I put full makeup on, eyelashes. Look at my video from yesterday, baby. I was bad. this is bad part two because this is the same makeup from yesterday. Because remember, I didn't sleep well. Okay, moving on. Okay, so back to the whole excuses part because I'm rambling. But I hope it, hey, it makes me feel better. Don't give excuses, meaning don't say things like, well, I don't know what's wrong with them, so I just stay away from them. That's an excuse. You love them. So try to be the pillow. Soft as in comfortable. Make it comfortable for them. That's kind of what I was trying to say. But be firm as in not bossing them, but firm as in trying to get them to do something. The first thing that we want to do when we're depressed is nothing. So do something that is encouraging that will encourage them to want to get up and go somewhere. Now, I don't know about other people, but for me, the one thing I don't like, and it's like number one, number two on my list, one, I don't like to go anywhere, and two, I don't like to be around people. I don't want them to see me like that. I think it's pretty obvious. Like even now, I'm rambling, I'm all over the place. I'm very emotional. I can't really get everything together. And so I don't want to be around other people. For what? To be labeled? To have ugly things said about me? Because it's pretty obvious. And if a person that's got any kind of mental illness in their family or been around it, they can look at me and say, "Oh, she ain't together." When you open this video and you saw my face and my hair situation, you probably said the same thing. So I don't want to be around people. So if you're dealing with a person that's depressed, they don't really want to go anywhere, and they definitely don't want to be around people. Don't really force them to be around people. I think that that's a bomb, just like ready to designate. Don't do that. Just encourage them to kind of one step at a time. Hey, you want to go get some ice cream? Hey, you want to go swing in the swings at the park? Hey, you want to just go riding in the car? No particular destination. We're just going to get in the car. We're going to put on some music that you like, some loud music, gospel music, Cardi B, whatever it is that makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we, the people who are going through the depression, we can't give excuses either. This is not a time just because you don't feel good does not give you a right to be mean. Because me, I'm sweet, but I'm like, what do you call them? Sweet tarts. I'm sweet, but I can be very tart. Ask my family. This is not a time for you to use your depression as an excuse to be ugly to people. It's not. It's also not good to make up reasons why you're depressed that are kind of blaming other people. I know that sounds terrible, but I'm telling you, I used to do that. I didn't have a reason for it, so I kind of felt like I had to have a reason for it. So when somebody would say like, what's wrong with you? Well, you left stuff all over the floor, and you this and you that and you that and you that and you didn't and you didn't and you did. That's not fair. That's really not fair. Because what's really happening is you're depressed. Now that doesn't mean that person may or may not be a trigger for you, but if that is the case, you need to find that out for sure and make sure that you're not giving excuses that they are the person, and then two, have you know good communication where you're letting that person know, hey, when you do this, it's not good for me, and it sends me to a place that I don't want to go and you don't want me to go. So how can we do this better? It's just simple communication. But it's not okay to just make an excuse and say it's their fault and it's this. And you remember when you did this like 12 years ago? That's why I'm sad. You a lie. That ain't why you sad. Girl, you sad because you depressed. And I'm talking to myself because I have totally done that before. So today, again, we're talking about life, and it's like living, identifying failed excuses. Why we're saying that they're failed? Because A, you don't get any better. I feel like we hinder our relationships with our spouses, with our significant others, with our kids, with our coworkers, because we're failing. Because both sides kind of are giving like excuses, like, oh, she, why are we not doing that? I just don't deal with her because she just. That's an excuse. If you love her or him, I keep saying her, and I'm saying that because I'm a her. But hey, men and boys deal with depression as well. I mean, it's not limited to females, so I want to make sure I clear that up. Um, but we got to stop giving excuses, y'all. Take some time to love on each other. Take some time to just kind of talk about it. It's not easy. You feel crazy, and it hurts, but you can control it. You can make it better, and you can live through this stuff. That's what we're doing. We're talking about life, right? Okay. Well, I can't think of anything else to say because I'm about to cry. I told you it was a rough day. The day wasn't bad. I just missed a lot of sleep, and that's about it. But anyway, we are talking about life, and we are talking about not giving excuses. Even as little kids, we had the little saying, "Hey, excuses are just like, you know what? Everybody got one. So stop giving them. Try to make some positive changes and live life to the fullest. Stop giving excuses. No more excuses. This is not limited to people who are depressed. This is period. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror at yourself and see, hey, what can I do better? Stop making excuses. Make plans and make boss moves. Because we boss babes and gents. Okay, guys, I ain't trying to leave y'all out. I'm just saying. All right, y'all, I'm going to have to end this video because I'm quite emotional right now. But I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Because somebody told me I wasn't consistent. I'm going to show her. All right, peace out. Bye.